I wouldn't help Toya for shit. What's good, everybody? Thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. We are here today to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 10. And the name of the episode is called Med Gala Payback, okay? So the episode started off with the ladies. The ladies are still in Miramar, and they're going on a sunset cruise. So they're on this sunset cruise. Everybody is dressed nice. Everybody seems like they're having a good time. And Contessa got to go and fuck everything up, okay? I hate when people in the group have friction and people in the group don't just let it be. Or when they try to make up, people don't just let it be and let them fill it out. And they ask how they're doing. So Contessa, I feel like Contessa is just uncouth. She asks how are they doing? And the truth of the matter is, I don't know how we doing. If I'm Simone, I don't know how we doing. She just apologized a couple of hours ago. Let me fill it out. But it's almost like the women are trying to force the issue, okay? So Heavenly ended up scooting next to Simone, and she tried to kiss her. And I think that Simone thought that they was going to kiss each other on the cheek because she moved her lips over, and Heavenly ended up kissing her on the lips.
We was kissing lesbians, girl.
Now, Simone would be wrong if she went and said that she was sexually assaulted and didn't feel comfortable around Heavenly anymore, right? See, you got to be careful in the games that you play with people because Simone could really pull that card. The women moved on. They didn't harp on it too much. The women started dancing and having fun. And Angel was dancing, and Heavenly is questioning whether she learned how to dance like that, like implying that she was a stripper.
Wow.
It can be.
Really?
It's always a bad body, hate, mad hoe somewhere trying to throw salt on the game. You know what I'm saying? Just because Angel can dance, that means that she used to strip. The truth of the matter is, Angel is from New Orleans, and I have never met a woman from New Orleans that can't dance. They have a whole different style of dancing. I didn't really see Angel really put it on the boat that much. I've seen her on an Instagram video with the girls before, and she was dancing, but on the boat, she didn't even really seem like she was doing nothing, but she really can dance, okay? So Heavenly wants to play a game and like have a town hall meeting where women in the group will be able to ask her questions about her running for office.
Oh, here we go.
Yo.
She said that she was not going to be upset about any questions, that she was going to be a good sport. Toya and Simone opted out of participating in it, and I thought that was good. That's growth, right? Because the last time it went left, so they ended up opting out. But they had fun, okay? They asked Heavenly, though, who was her political inspirations, and she said Quad Webb Lunsford. Oh, bitch! What did Quad run for? What did she run for? Am I missing something? She didn't say Stacey Abrams. She didn't say Shirley Chisholm. She didn't say Kamala. She said Quad. And then Quad last name is not even Lunsford no more. Quad said that she hadn't been Lunsford since 2019. You get what I'm saying? Listen, this right here just let me know that Heavenly is not ready for office.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I don't think that she's ready for office. And that's just how I feel. Don't beat me over the head talking about, well, look at the president. I don't care who's in the office right now. For me personally, Heavenly wouldn't get my vote. The man in office right now didn't get my vote, and Heavenly wouldn't get my vote either. And it is what it is. Okay? So the men are back in Atlanta. They ended up meeting up. Shamar was there too.
That's a black king right now.
My God, baby, yeah. Shamar was in the house. The men are talking, and Steve keeps talking about how exhausted he is because he misses Mimi. Honestly, and it may not be right, but I just got to say how I feel. Honestly, I feel like Steve and Mimi are putting on for the cameras. Knowing that their son is autistic makes this feel even more layered. Yes, parenting, especially parenting a child with special needs, can be demanding. No one is denying that. But the way that Steve and Mimi are presenting it on cameras makes it feel amplified for me.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
It feels performative. Instead of coming across honest and vulnerable, it comes off as if they're exaggerating the struggle for effect. And it doesn't sit right with me. I just don't like it. Caring for an autistic child is serious. It's personal. But for some reason, what I'm seeing feels like they're trying to turn a difficult situation into a dramatic storyline. I feel like they're putting 20 on 10 for the cameras. I really do. Because there's no way Steve can make me believe that he can't handle his son by himself. That he needs Mimi there. Especially when we saw Mimi waiting for him to come home so he can handle him. I just feel like they're just putting on for the cameras. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Y'all may disagree, but that's how I feel. Steve said that he was going to take a vacation. When Mimi comes back and Curtis said, I know where you like to go. And Steve said, where? Why did I yell in my living room? Bulldogs! Curtis meant Louis Vuitton. Child, Louis Vuitton don't make the stuff that Stevie be wearing. Now, back in Miramar, the women are getting ready to come back to Atlanta, and Quad shares with the group that the egg retrievals didn't work, and it was very hard on her. Okay? She was crying. She broke down. She said that she feels horrible because Jackie told her to freeze her eggs before, and she didn't listen. And there's this thing that the women do in the group that I do not like. Everybody keeps saying, don't say that, don't say that.
Shut up! Shut up!
You gotta let a person vent and get their shit out. You have to stop trying to shut people up and tell them not to express themselves. I hate when people do that. Let her vent. She's breaking down. Let her just get it all out. They did it with Simone when she was saying she didn't want to be married. I don't like that the women in the, it's fake supporters. In real life, we have to let friends vent and say everything that they need to say. Let them say everything they need to say. And maybe if you have some pushback on it, you could revisit it later. But in the moment when they're breaking down, let them vent and just be a listening ear. And she's not saying anything wrong. Now, once Quad finished everything that she was saying, I like what Jackie told her. Jackie told her, quit looking in the past. We can only move forward from there. And I do like that type of advice. They got back to Atlanta. Quad ended up sharing with King that she told the ladies about her IVF journey. And he asked her, did she cry like a baby?
What? What?
And Quad said, well, I've really been through it. I don't like King, and I don't like the way that King talks to Quad. Don't get me wrong. I like a little back talk in a playful way, the way that Cliff does Latrice on Bell Collect. You can tell that he really loves her. You can tell that he still cares, right? With King, it doesn't come across that way. I don't know if he's just still nervous in front of the camera, but there's no smiling there. There's no love. There's no consideration. There's no care or anything in the way that he says the things that he's saying to Quad. And we're talking about a woman who wants to be a mother, and you knowing firsthand the journey that she has just gone through, right? Why would you even make a joke like that? Then Quad asked him for a piece of fish, and he said, let me think about it. And I don't know if he's joking, but the joke went on for too long. And the thing is, I see it a lot. People be like, oh, well, I was just joking. Well, you don't say it when this person do it. Oftentimes, people try to mimic what they say other people do, and it's not the same. This joke went on for too long. To the point Quad said, I don't even want no fish no more. I don't even want no motherfucking fish no more. Matter of fact, you get your plate and your fish, and you get the fuck out of my house.
Get your shit, and get out.
But there is something that I'm noticing, and I keep on saying it. There is a difference in the way that Quad responds to King and how she used to respond to Gregory.
Clock it.
King is something more on her level, so she's taking it, right? Where it was with Greg, she wasn't taking it because she didn't feel that Greg was worthy. But she's taking it from King. Why are you taking it from King? You ain't that girl to me unless you ain't taking it from no nigga. And I'm not taking nothing from nobody. King can get up out of my house. I'm not about to be the ass to no joke all the time.
Look, you messing with the wrong bitch, okay?
Then we got Jackie. Jackie has a new scrub line that's coming out called Dudes. I think that the scrubs look very, very nice. And I think that this would be a successful journey for her. Right? Because she is highly regarded in the medical community. So she has a photo shoot set up with Derek Blanks, and she wants the main cast members to be in the photo. Everybody will be there except for Simone. Simone was on call, so she couldn't make it. Now, Toya is hosting the Med Gala this year with Jackie, and now all of a sudden she wants the women to put in $2,500 a piece so they could throw the event. When the last 2 years, they had the Med Gala, and she didn't put in. Now, she did say that she donated wine the first year, but then last year, she did not put in. I think that Toya didn't put in because the women dragged her through the mud on this show about not being a doctor. in the way that they never really did to Quad. Well, Simone does it to Quad, but the women have had a lot of awful things to say about Toya not being a doctor on this show.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And now that Toya's hosting it with Jackie, she sees how difficult it is and she wants the women to pitch in. The thing with Toya is she thinks that all she has to do is apologize. Baby, you got to do more than that to get my money. I'm sorry. And I like Toya, but I got to be honest. Toya would have to do more than apologize to get my money. If it had been a year and you didn't put in and you apologized, maybe you could get my money, right? I could take that. But 2 years, no ma'am. You're going to have to come with something more than an apology, okay? Now, I think that the women would understand if she told them the truth. Since I've been in this group, the doctors have said some nasty, vile things about me. And if you're so rich and if you have so much money and I'm so beneath you, why did y'all need my money? That's how I felt. And I'm sure that's how Toya felt. I think that the women are all level-headed enough and would understand, but Toya has too much pride to tell the women that. To tell them that they hurt her feelings. Heavenly said that Jackie was talking shit about Toya. Jackie denied it. Baby, Jackie was talking shit about Toya.
You did.
Jackie was definitely talking shit about Toya the same way she was talking shit about Phaedra. And I know that Jackie was talking shit about Toya because if somebody had told somebody something that I didn't say, we wouldn't be friends. And that's how you know Jackie said it. Me and Heavenly would have fell out. Me and Heavenly would have got the windmill if she had told this girl something that I didn't say. But, you know, Jackie ain't that type. But I do have to say this about Dr. Jackie. Shout out to Dr. Jackie for leading by example. Dr. Jackie had every reason to shade Angel with her scrub line and talk shit about it, but she didn't. Instead, she went to her event, she bought Curtis there, and she supported her, and she did not have a negative or nasty thing to say about the scrub lines. She didn't create a fake storyline where the girls was beefing to see who had the better line, and I love that. Because the truth of the matter is that they both can win, and I love that Dr. Jackie did that, and she led by example. Now, if I'm being honest, they both look nice. I couldn't really tell the difference. I probably need a side-by-side, but from what was said with the lines, because we never really got to evaluate the line, it seems like Angel just wanted the girls to look like daddies. She wanted the girls to have shapes in their scrubs, and she wanted the shapes to come through the scrubs, right? Whereas Jackie's scrubs have far more intricate details that doctors pay attention to, and they're designed to keep them comfortable throughout the entire day. Because she was talking more about, you know, going from the office and then going to happy hour or, you know, to a PTA meeting or something like that. So hers are designed more to keep you comfortable throughout the entire day. But that was pretty much the episode. This episode was more like a filler to me. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the women ought to pitch in and help Toya, being that she didn't give any money? She didn't give any money. I know she donated wine, y'all, because I know y'all know how y'all get. I know she didn't give any. I know that she gave wine, but she did not give any money to the first two galas. Do you think that the women ought to pitch in and help her? Even if she tells them how bad she felt or how she felt she had been mistreated by the doctors in the group, would y'all help her or would y'all pitch in? And do y'all think that Steve and Mimi are putting on for the cameras? I'm sorry, I do. I really do feel that way. I really do feel like they put in 20 on 10 for the cameras with their son, and I don't like that they're making it a storyline. It's okay to talk about it and say that you have an autistic son and bring bring awareness to the situation. But I feel like they are putting 20 on 10, and I see through them. I'm sorry, I do.
And I'm sorry. But don't think I'm not, because I'm not crying and doing all that. Don't think I'm not.
But y'all, that's all I got right now, y'all. Please like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Adios.